What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we are going to check out some battles submitted to us by a member of the community, Master Red. So shout out to them. Thank you for submitting these battles, and they are bringing something awesome, a Shadow Zapdos. You guys know how much I love watching Shadow Pokemon do some work, and today Zapdos is going to be appearing in these battles. They're also bringing Galarian, Stunfisk, and Toxicroak in the back. Very strong, meta-relevant Pokemon that can handle a lot of situations that you guys may see. But today we're going to see how Shadow Zapdos does. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Be sure to smash that like button, and let's go ahead and get right into the battles. Getting into this first battle here. I'm so excited to see Shadow Zapdos here. Let's see. Shadow Zapdos versus Bastiodon. Okay, they got to get out of there right away. That is not a good matchup. They're going straight into the Toxicroak right here, getting ahead on energy, and we do see a Sunny Cherrim come in with Razor Leaf. This is actually pretty nice for Toxicroak because it's going to be able to spam charge moves more quickly than this Sunny Cherrim can, which means this battler is probably facing off against a familiar team comp of Bastiodon Double Grass, as you guys know and love near and dear to your hearts. Let's see if this battler can handle this team. So we are going to see a charge move now coming through. They're going to go ahead and shield it and look to try to farm down. They're going to go ahead and throw that second Mud Bomb right here. This is going to be doing quite a bit of damage. If it's resisted, but it'll still be enough to take it out. They do get the final shield as well. Can they get to the next Mud Bomb in time? No, they both go down to fast moves. What Pokemon is going to be coming in? Are they going to bring in Zapdos as well? In comes Diggersby, so not the team that I was referencing earlier, but they are going to bring in Zapdos here to the Diggersby because obviously they got to keep it away from Bastiodon. They're going to go ahead and go for Drill Peck right here for some neutral damage. The Thunderbolt would be resisted, and that's actually quite a bit of damage, which is really nice to see. Now Diggersby is looking to swap out into Bastiodon. That is unfortunate for Bastiodon right here because they have Galarian Stunfisk in the back as an answer. So Galarian Stunfisk is going to be coming in, loading up on a lot of energy. Earthquake will be one-shotting the Bastiodon from this range. They don't really have to worry about Flamethrower as well. They're going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake. This is going to take out Bastiodon. They're actually going to undercharge it right there. Very interesting. This is not going to be enough to take it out, and they're going to let the Flamethrower now come through. This is going to be doing super effective damage, but not enough to take it out because Bastiodon is not a very offensive Pokemon right here. But they're going to be able to farm down with Mud Shot and absolutely destroy the backline right here of this Diggersby. They're going to be going for the Earthquake, which would be doing neutral damage in the matchup. I don't know if it'll be enough to take it out, but Diggersby does have a lot of loaded energy, so there is a chance it could still come back. Wow, that almost took it out right there. Charge move now coming through. They're going to go ahead and let it go. They still have Zapdos in the back, which I think can close this game out for them. Fire Punch will be taking out the Galarian Stunfisk now. Back-to-back Fire Punches right here, and yeah, they're going to go ahead and let Galarian Stunfisk go down. Zapdos should be able to close out this game nicely. Just has to get to that Drill Peck and can safely shield one charge move here from Diggersby. They're going to go ahead and go for the Drill Peck. This is going to be doing enough neutral damage to finish it off as well, even if they don't tap any of the bubbles. And that is going to be a good battle. So facing off against Bastiodon on the lead in game one. That's a tough matchup. So let's go ahead and see this next battle right here. Wearing the Gyarados hat as well. That's pretty cool to see. That's the new event hat, I believe. But we have Shadow Zapdos on the lead versus Lapras. Pretty nice matchup considering Thunderbolt's going to be doing massive, super effective damage. But because of the flying typing right here, as you guys can see, Ice Shards are doing so much damage. So Drill Peck now coming through, hoping for a shield bait from the Lapras. Will they get the shield? They do get the shield. Now they got to race to that Thunderbolt. I believe it's Thunderbolt. You guys can let me know down in the comments, but I do not speak Spanish right here, which I'm guessing this is what this is. Yeah, I think it's Spanish. I think that's Thunderbolt. That may be Thunder, though, but from the animation right here, I think it's Thunderbolt. We'll see. Charge move now coming through. Yeah, I think that's Thunderbolt. That is going to be shielded by Zapdos. So they got two shields right there. They can safely come in with Toxicroak and look to commit to that farm down right here and shield maybe one Surf. So another charge move coming through. This is going to be Surf. They're probably going to shield. No, they let it go. Okay, does a decent amount of neutral damage here against Toxicroak. So they got to be careful for whatever's in the back, but they're just going to commit to that farm down. No, another Surf coming through. Are they going to let this one go? Now they're going to go ahead and shield to keep Toxicroak alive. They have quite a bit of loaded energy, and hopefully the Galarian Stunfisk can close. We're going to see a Alolan Marowak now swapped in. Toxicroak getting off the Mud Bomb right here to do super effective damage against the Alolan Marowak, and they're going to swap right away into Galarian Stunfisk, hoping to get to a Rock Slide. Charge move now coming through. This is probably going to be Bone. I think actually they got to Shadow Bone. Yeah, it was Shadow. No, that was Bone Club right there. They're going to be able to load up on some energy, go for the Rock Slide for super effective damage, and hopefully whatever the final Pokemon is, they can handle. There's still, I believe there's still Lapras. Yeah, there's still Lapras with low health. It's going to be a Toxicroak Mirror. Oh my goodness. Can they get to the Earthquake in time? No, they cannot. They lose CMP tie. So Toxicroak able to take out Galarian Stunfisk right here. It is up to their own Toxicroak, who has no health. Can they get to the Mud Bomb in time? Counter is not going to be enough to take it out. They see a swap into Lapras. They get the extra counter in. They're able to get the Mud Bomb right here. This is going to be doing super effective damage and enough to take out the Toxicroak in the mirror. And that is going to be a very, very good battle. Wow, very well played. All right, moving into the next battle right here. That was great to see. I think Toxicroak would have survived one more counter and got off the Mud Bomb, but that was a great attempt at a sack swap by the opponent. So we have Zapdos on the lead versus Scrafty. Pretty positive matchup right here, considering Drill Peck is going to be doing super effective damage while resisting counters. But they really have to watch out for foul play. They're overloading a bit on energy, anticipating a potential swap, and they're going to go ahead and throw the Drill Peck right here. Again, to super effective damage. Near one-shots right there, so Scrafty just learned how much damage Shadow Zapdos can do. Charge Move now coming through. Could be foul play. Is it foul play? No, it was just power-up punch, and the Zapdos is going to be able to farm down right here. Able to take out the Scrafty, and we'll have to see what's in the back. It's going to be Galarian Stunfisk, so they're going to go ahead and swap into Toxicroak, and a Shadow Victory Bell is going to come out. What's great here on Toxicroak is the Poison typing is going to help resist the Razor Leaf damage, while doing neutral here with the Mud Bomb and getting shields from the Shadow Victory Bell. They still have their own Galarian Stunfisk and a Zapdos in the back. They're going to go ahead and throw the next Mud Bomb to either near KO, I believe, or get the final shield here from the Shadow Victory Bell. They do get the final shield. That is fantastic. The Zapdos can safely come in and go for that Drill Peck, or are they going to go in for the Galarian Stunfisk? I think they're going to come in with Zapdos right here. Let's see. They decide to come in with Zapdos, go straight for the Drill Peck right here. This does super effective damage, and because there's no shields, Shadow Victory Bell will be going down, and we're going to see a mirror fight of Galarian Stunfisk versus Galarian Stunfisk. Charge Move now coming through. This is going to be Rock Slide. They don't need to shield. They can easily win this game right here in the mirror match with 2 shield advantage as well. So here comes the Galarian Stunfisk. All they need to do is get to an Earthquake. And I think they can get to it. No, they lose CMP TI. Charge Move coming through. They're going to go ahead. Are they going to shield? They decide not to shield. It doesn't one-shot, but man, what a flex right there with 2 shields still. This Earthquake will be taking out the opponent Galarian Stunfisk in the mirror match, and that is going to be a good battle. So 2 shield flexing on the opponent. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, moving into the next battle. Let's see how this one goes. We have Zapdos on the lead versus Whiscash. Okay, so Whiscash can do really well against this team. What's great about that flying typing is helping resist those moves right there, because the electric typing is weak to ground type moves, right? But the flying typing really helps out. So Mud Bomb coming through. It is going to be resisted, but still chunks. They're going to have to go for back-to-back Drill Pecks right here. Again, doing neutral damage in the matchup and applying a lot of pressure to this Whiscash to want to shield. So they are going to land it. That's really solid. They're going to go ahead and go for another one. This should be getting the shield from the Whiscash, and they might be able to make it to a third without having to give up a shield. They do get a shield right there. Charge Move now coming through. It's going to be that Mud Bomb again, but they're not going to give up a shield. I think they're going to try to race and get to that second or the third Drill Peck before the third Mud Bomb comes through. Can they get to it in time? Yes, they can. Barely able to get to it. This will be getting the second shield from Whiscash, or flipping this matchup, and again giving huge shield advantage. They win the matchup right there. Able to lock in a Alolan Marowak now, and they can probably bring in the Toxicroak right here. No, they're going to bring in Galarian Stunfisk, both of which are great options to a Alolan Marowak. They're not going to shield right here. Likely going to be the Bone Club coming through. It's going to be the Shadow Bone, actually, which does some nice neutral damage right here. And they're going to build up and look to go for the Earthquake. Again, putting huge pressure. There's only 1 shield left on the opponent. They're not swapping out, which means maybe there's a flyer in the back. We'll have to see. They do decide to shield the Earthquake right there. That's a strong shield from the Alolan Marowak. They are going to shield themselves for this potential Bone Club Shadow Bone. Another, I think that was just Bone Club right there. And then hopefully get to the Earthquake in time. Yeah, they do get to the Earthquake in time. This is going to be one-shotting the Alolan Marowak because of that fire typing. There's no shields here, so that'll take it out. And we'll have to see what the final Pokemon is going to be. It's going to be a Skarmory. So Toxicroak coming into Skarmory right here with 1 shield. Mud Bomb does resisted damage, but hopefully it's enough. Counters also add up as well. They are going to shield. Yeah, they are going to shield the Sky Attack right here. And then go for back-to-back Mud Bomb. So here comes the first Mud Bomb. This is going to be doing resisted damage, but still chipping away the health here on Skarmory. Plus the counter damage is really starting to add up. They're going to be able to get to another Mud Bomb right here. So you saw it here, ladies and gentlemen. Toxicroak is an official counter to the Skarmory, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Who cares if there's a flyer in the back? You got Toxicroak, right? That's an awesome battle. All right, moving into this next battle. Let's see how this one goes. We have Zapdos on the lead versus Tropius. Pretty positive matchup right here, considering they have access to Drill Peck and are going to be resisting the Air Slashes right there. And we have Defense Form Deoxys that comes in. So we're going to build up to that Thunderbolt and go ahead and throw it. We'll likely see them go into, I think, maybe Galarian Stunfisk right here. We'll have to see. They landed as well. Yeah, they're going straight into Galarian Stunfisk. Even though they're taking super effective damage from counters, the charge moves here from Defense Form Deoxys will be resisted. Thunderbolt, Psycho Boost, and Rock Slide, which is really nice. They don't need to give up any shields. As you guys can see right there, Rock Slide is resisted, and all they need to do is go for a Rock Slide themselves to win this matchup, and they could potentially be getting shields as well. Another Rock Slide coming through does nothing to Galarian Stunfisk. They're going to throw their own Rock Slide after overloading on energy because that Tropius is still in the back, and they definitely need some energy for that. Defense Form Deoxys does go down. Here comes the Tropius, and they have Rock Slides, which will be doing super effective damage in the matchup because of that flying typing on the Tropius. So will we see shields now on Tropius? No shield coming through. That does quite a bit of damage right there. This Tropius needs to be concerned how much damage these Rock Slides will be doing. Will we see a shield right here? No shield coming through. The Leaf Blade is not going to be enough to take out Galarian Stunfisk. They're going to be able to get to another Rock Slide. This is going to put huge pressure here on Tropius. They still have Zapdos as an answer and what could potentially be in the back. They let that one go through as well. Wow, able to get to another Rock Slide right here. This Tropius is just risking it for that biscuit and trying to farm down, but it cannot, sadly, and they're going to have to shield that Rock Slide right there. So Tropius now down a shield, no health left. Zapdos is going to come in. Charge move now coming through. They're going to go ahead and shield and keep positive health here on Zapdos and look to close with Toxicroak. They're going to look to commit to that farm down. They can with Thundershot. It's going to be Galarian Stunfisk in the back, and Toxicroak is going to come in and absolutely handle this matchup right here. Has to watch out for the shield bait with Rock Slide and the one-shot with Earthquake, but I think Toxicroak can take this matchup for them. Mud Bomb would be doing super effective damage. They get a shield as well, and the opponent decides, nope, they're throwing a charge move right here. Could be Earthquake. They're going to have to be careful. They decide to shield. Yeah, it was an Earthquake. That's a good call right there. And they're going to be able to get to a Mud Bomb and be able to finish this game off. And that is going to be a good battle right there. Very well played. We have Zapdos on the lead versus Wigglytuff right here. This is going to be a pretty interesting matchup considering Charm is going to absolutely chunk the Zapdos right here. They're going to have to go for Drill Pecks. It does neutral damage in the matchup, and they need to start getting shields as well. This Wigglytuff is absolutely destroying the Shadow Zapdos. They land it though, which is really nice. Can they get to another one in time? Yes, they can, just before that final Charm came in. Will we see a shield here from Wigglytuff, or will they be able to take it out? They get the final shield. That is fine. They can safely come in with Galarian Stunfisk now and farm down while resisting Charm because of that Steel typing right here. Charge move now coming through from the Wigglytuff, likely going to be the Ice Beam, and they're going to go ahead and let it go. This isn't going to do too much damage here to Galarian Stunfisk, and they can safely farm down right here and have a lot of loaded energy for that backline who only has one shield. That's what's great. They have a lot of coverage here on Galarian Stunfisk. They still have two shields and Toxicroak, so things are looking good. We're going to see Shadow Victory Bell, I believe, come in, or maybe Venusaur was a Poison Grass typing there. Earthquake now coming through. Gets the shield from the Shadow Victory Bell, and they're going to go ahead and go for Rock Slide right here. This is going to be doing neutral damage in the matchup, and they're going to have to switch right away to Toxicroak. They cannot let this thing farm them down. Yeah, they know it. They're swapping right away into Toxicroak, looking to finish off with fast moves. A lone counter is resisted, though. Charge move now coming through. They're going to have to shield. This Leaf Blade would do enough resisted damage to nearly take out Toxicroak, and hopefully there's no flyer in the back. What is going to be in the back? It's going to be a Galarian Stunfisk closing for them. Toxicroak is going to be able to handle this with that Mud Bomb, doing super effective damage, chipping away the health here on the tank in the back, and able to get to another Mud Bomb in time. No, charge move now coming through. They're going to have to shield that, but this is basically a GG. They can commit to that farm down if they want to, or just throw the Mud Bomb, both of which is a good option. They're going to go ahead and throw the Mud Bomb right here and take out the Galarian Stunfisk and look to finish off the Shadow Victory Bell with counters alone. And that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. All right. Moving into, I believe, the final battle. Here we go. Let's see how this one goes. We have Zapdos versus Umbreon. Pretty tough neutral matchup right here. But the thing is, Zapdos is so frail that even Snarls are doing a lot of damage, as you guys can see right here. So they're going to have to go. They're going for the Thunderbolt right now. This is going to do neutral damage in the matchup. We'll have to see how much it does, and will the Umbreon shield? The Umbreon does decide to shield. That is really nice, again, for that backline of Galarian Stunfisk and Toxicroak, going for another Thunderbolt. Again, I don't think they'll get a second shield right here, but this is going to do quite a bit of damage in the matchup. Yeah, it does a lot of damage right there. Charge move now coming through. They're going to go ahead and let it go and let Zapdos go down and look to probably come in with Toxicroak and farm down. Dark Pulse takes out the Zapdos right there. Here comes the Toxicroak looking to farm down. Umbreon, whoa, that is not a Snarl Umbreon. That looks to be a Feint Attack Umbreon. It was tough to see behind Zapdos. Dark Pulse is resisted. Yeah, I think that was Feint Attack. If you guys are running Umbreons, definitely go for Snarl. It's a better fast move. But Toxicroak right here. Wow, what's great about Toxicroak as a fighter, it has access to Sludge Bomb, which does super effective damage to Azumarill because of that fairy typing. So it can break apart Galarian Stunfisk and Azumarill cores. They're going to be able to get to another charge move. They'll have to shield themselves, but this Sludge Bomb will do enough damage to near take out the Azumarill, and they can probably just counter down and have loaded energy for the backline. So here comes the Sludge Bomb. They're overloading. They anticipated the swap into what I believe is probably another Shadow Victory Bell. So Mud Bomb will be doing neutral damage in the matchup. We'll have to see if they swap out. No, it's a Venusaur. They're going to go ahead and go for another Mud Bomb right here. This isn't going to be enough to take out the Venusaur, but they'll have to swap into Galarian Stunfisk before they get farmed down. So they swap into the Galarian Stunfisk. They have one shield still, but Azumarill still has a lot of loaded energy. They're going to go ahead and let the Frenzy Plant now come through for some nice neutral damage right here. That's going to absolutely chunk. This is going to be a very close final battle. Can they farm down with Mud Shot? Oh my goodness. No, they cannot. They're going to have to shield themselves. This Azumarill has to get to a Hydro Pump in order to take it out. Maybe even Ice Beam plus Bubbles would be enough. They're going to have to throw the Earthquake right away. This is going to be doing neutral damage in the matchup, and I think Azumarill still has quite a bit of health as well, so it'll be interesting how they can finish this game off. They're going to have to get to another Earthquake. Switch Clock is not back up. They're going to go ahead and go for Rock Slide right here to do as much chip damage as they can and hopefully close out before they get taken out with the charge move. Is it going to be an I think it's going to be an Ice Beam right here. This should be enough to take it out. Toxicroak is very, very low. It is going to be an Ice Beam. That is enough to take it out. Toxicroak is going to come in and one counter down and able to win that final battle right there. So that is going to be a good battle. Really great battles right here shown with Shadow Zapdos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about these battles. What do you guys think about Shadow Zapdos? It's an absolute menace, but you have to watch out for those anti-flyers like Bastiodon or Galarian Stunfisk. But that is why they have some great covers in the back for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.